Hello again, everybody. Today, we are flying some more War Thunder. Eventually, if the replay loads. Anyways, today we're flying out the American Spitfire LF9. Again, maybe if the replay loads. We're flying out the American Spitfire LF9 in an air realistic battle. Looks like a full up tier because that's a Spitfire F-24, which is 6'7". We're 5'7". So odds are stacked a bit against us, but luckily we're in the Spacefire, so we are climbing like a demon. Pretty good, pretty good. Up against us, pretty scary stuff, Bearcats, they're pretty dangerous. Yak 3Us, they're pretty dangerous. Yak 15s, not my favorite. 109K4s, they're okay, I guess. Luckily for us, we've got a lot of dudes that look like they're about to go base bombing, as you do in an American team. This guy's climbing. Alright. Okay, we got pretty decent teams set up on our end. British and American, it looked like. That is not me. Nope, still not me. Where the fuck am I? Oh, there we are. Alright. So, Spitfire LF9. It's been called the Spacefire before. It's got a really good climb rate. That's just the map. I was hoping it would show my vehicle stats. It does not. Unfortunate. Alright. Anyways, yeah, Spacefire. We are climbing. Because, for most of these, I do not want to take them on unless I am above them. Why play fair, you know? Speed it up a bit. Let's see, a lot of guys kind of staying a little bit lower. Some guys are climbing. Super Corsairs going in. H-model Mustang is just going for it. Classic 288 coming in. He's just doing his 288 thing. There's a 234 hitting the base. Good stuff, good stuff. For them, of course. Not great for us. But that's okay. See if we can speed it up a bit more. I don't want the replay to lag a bit like it did, so we'll see where we end up. These sound effects are really funny as well. Alright, so. We just hit 17,000. We're still going up a bit. Got as much advantage as we can. That Bearcat, it's looking pretty high up too. Same with that Pre-U. This was probably one of the best LF9 games I think I've had in quite a while. So that's why I'm showing it here. I try to avoid flying U.S. aircraft that aren't super props. The teams can leave a bit to be desired. So here we are, we're just scoping out some targets. We got Bearcat below us. We got the Yak Pre-U, and I'm just kind of looking at him just to make sure that Spitfire doesn't get reversed. Lots of dudes under us still, whole gaggle of them below us. Let's see, our Spitfire looks like, yeah, he's got him, so I'm breaking off. I'm pulling the power back, I think. I'm trying to pick out my target, who's isolated, who's an easy shot. Just gonna go on that 109, but that leaves like me open to 3 other guys, so we're just gonna go back up. We're in no rush, like sure, teammates might not be doing great, but you know, we gotta look out for ourselves. You feel me? Let's see, who we going down? Who are we about to drop on? I don't even remember. Okay, nope, that 109 has stalled himself out perfectly, trying to get that Spitfire. So he will be our first victim. Yep, looks like we shut off his rudder, set him on fire. He's out. Good stuff, good stuff. Super Corsair going in. Spitfire flying out again. Yak for you is just dropping. I think he might have been shot down. Yep, he's out. Let's see, so let's go back to me. Main character, obviously. So as you can see, there's a big gaggle. Bearcat, LE9, Spitfire, Yak 15, Yak 15. There's a lot. Super Corsair dropping on the LA9. Spitfire also dropping on the LA9. And I think, I kind of changed my mind here. I felt bad about leaving these 2 guys out to dry. But I also didn't want to, I'm pretty sure I go back for that Bearcat and shoot him down. Because I felt bad about leaving these guys out to dry, kind of. But I'm not about to go into that when I've got a Bearcat still above me. And that's the French Bearcat, so he's a 6-free F8 F1B with the quad 20s. And they will mess up your day. They will not leave you with a good day. So we drop on down on him. Looks like we got a 14 dropping with us. 14, being the Griffin-powered Spitfire, doesn't pull quite as hard as the 9. So let's see, we hit him pretty good. He's in a not quite a flat spin, but he looks to be going down pretty good. Camera, please. Yep, he's out. So now we're going back up. Pretty standard Spitfire gameplay in a way. One of my favorite things about the Spitfire, in War Thunder of course, is that it can play multiple different ways depending on what you fight against. So if you need to boom and zoom, it can do it. It's not as good at it as some other stuff, but you know, it's fully capable of it. You can also turn fight, depending on what you're fighting against. So it gives you options, and that's one of the things that I really enjoy. 109, kind of isolating himself, going after that bot. Bro is not even paying attention. Just sitting there with his control stick in his hand. Oh, he notices me. He notices my poor aim. And I completely whiff that. With my control stick in my hand. Camera. Camera, please. Camera. Good lord. Try and line him up with the machine guns. Clip his tail off. Alright. For you, is going back to base. He'll be a later problem. So that leaves 3 of us versus 3 of them. I'm not thrilled about what we're up against. We got 288, who I didn't know about at the time. He shows up right there. We got the Yak Ryu, who is going off back to base. I wanted to get him, but I also didn't want to leave Spitfire Bro against that Yak 15 if I could at all help it. So you can see they're dueling. 14 versus a Yak 15. That's a tricky fight. It's not impossible, but the Yak 15 is a pretty dangerous foe. Not much ammo, but it's very maneuverable. I make a quick little pass on this 288, just because he's right there on the way, and I might not get another shot at him. So we set him on fire, and we get the heck out of there. PG-13, family-friendly channel, obviously. Probably. Heads up with the Yak 15, he doesn't want to take it. I don't want to take it. He has a 23 mil, or 2. Not a great time. He's trying to maneuver with a Spitfire, but I'm like right in that beautiful area of speed. And then, this is my favorite part actually, I can't aim, but then the Sky Raider, absolute legend, just flies in and just guns him down. Which was fantastic to see. I was not expecting it, and it worked out flawlessly. Anyways, so now it's just me and the Sky Raider versus the Yak Ryu. I'll readily admit, I'm far from the best pilot in War Thunder, so fighting Yak Ryus is not my favorite experience. I'm just gonna speed it up. I just go back and rearm. So yeah, I wasn't really sure how to deal with it. The classic War Thunder landing. I did drop my gear. I thought I bellied it in. Anyways. We land. I have a pretty good crew in this thing, so we should be fixed up pretty quick. And we are. Granted, we're also going a little bit quicker than your average match. So, Sky Raider, being an absolute legend, climbed up above the Yak 3. And then I just book it to try and get over there to him, gaining altitude along the way. The Sky Raider's an absolute legend. Dude made what would have been a 2v1 fight, or a 1v1 fight into a 2v1 fight, sorry. And he maneuvered with him just long enough to where he got that Yak 3 to stall out right in front of me. Not quite stall out, but the Yak is slow, and he falls victim to a Spitfire. Victory smoke, and that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time with another game.